Alright guys, well I'm back today with another flashlight review, and if you follow the channel you know Olight sends out flashlights to a ton of channels every time they're releasing a new product, and I started working with these guys, and the fact that they send me the new products, I take a look at them and I tell you guys what I think. So today we're looking at the S1R Baton number 2, and this is actually a very micro light. I mean, this die is small. I actually have a bag right here of everything that's included. I'll show you that in a second. But the cool thing about this is it is bright. It is very, very bright. And I was really impressed with the quality of this light. I actually received the light, then went on a camping trip and really got to use it to its full potential. Also, Olight was cool enough to do a giveaway. They're going to give away one of these lights to my viewers. All you have to do to enter the giveaway is leave a comment in the description below, and I'll pick a random winner. The light itself is pretty nice because it comes with a lot of cool accessories, your instruction manual. I think that's a case for extra batteries. The light itself, and you can see how small it actually is, just a pocket-sized flashlight, a lanyard, and a USB charger, which is really nice. It is a magnetic charger that just clips on the back. Works very well, and it also works on other charging bases if you already have another Olight. So this is what I considered a small Olight before. This is what I was carrying in my pocket around work or on camping trips and things like that. But after I saw this little guy, this is what I started carrying. Another really cool feature about this is the clip that's included. This actually clips onto your hat and you can use it as a headlamp. And that's what I mainly used it on the camping trip. It just clipped to my hat or something I was working on, and it was a very nice flashlight. So let's go over all the modes of operations and the lumen setting as well as the battery life. So the first mode I want to look at is the moon mode, they call it. And you can see this is a very small 0.5 lumen light. Now you say, why would you need that? Well, I actually used this on the camping trip a ton. When I was inside my tent getting ready for bed, I didn't want to wake everybody else up. Just to kind of see what I was doing, I was using this 0.5 lumen mode. Also, when the kids were in the tent, they were a little bit afraid, and I used this as a nightlight. And on this 0.5 lumen mode, it actually lasts for 8 days. So you can leave this on all night by the kids' beds or something like that as a nightlight on a camping trip, or you use this when you don't want to kind of give away your position, maybe out in the field or in the woods. Something like this is perfect. Or even if you're reading in a car, looking at something, you don't want to disturb the driver. I love that mode, and it's very handy. And again, it lasts for 8 days. So an entire week of camping, you can have this on constantly and be using it all the time in the evenings. The next mode I want to talk about is the 12 lumen mode. And this is very handy for just in and around daily activities in your house, or again, in the car or at a camping trip. And that actually lasts for 20 hours. So that's really nice. It's actually got a 15-meter throw, so it is usable around camp. I found myself going to this mode most often when I was looking around on the table or starting to cook things for dinner in the evening, or when we were just setting up the tent. It was really nice to clip this onto your hat, switch it to this mode, and you knew you had 20 hours, so you weren't going to run out of battery life. The next one that's really cool is the 60 lumen mode. Now, when I was setting up the tent, it was getting a little bit difficult when it got really dark to kind of see back and forth to the car, and what I was kind of losing some of the tent stakes and things like that. So switching to this mode was really nice, and it lasts for 3 hours and 40 minutes, and this one actually has a 40-meter throw. And then finally, the last one I want to talk about is the 600 lumen mode. And now this one is good for about 1.5 hours to 45 minutes. And what I want to talk about there is this 600 lumen mode actually only lasts for a certain period of time until it heats up. And then it switches back down to 300 lumens to kind of cool itself down or to save battery. And that's got a 100-meter throw. And then there is the turbo mode, which is blinding. 1,000 lumens, but you only get this for a little bit again, and then it kind of heats up, or it needs to save battery, so it switches back to the 300 lumen mode, and that can go for about 37 minutes. And this one's got a 145-meter throw. So the cool thing about this light was, no matter what situation I was at on my camping trip, this small light could handle the tasks. And it was kicking everybody else's flashlights in the rear. I mean, this thing was impressive. Like, what kind of huge flashlight do you have? And I showed them this little pocket guy, and they were just blown away by the quality and size of this flashlight. Sure, there are cheaper flashlights out there, but nothing of this quality and this caliber. The cool thing about this is I always brought one of those battery packs, so it was really easy in the evenings if I was using the turbo mode all evening for a few hours. It was easy to plug this into one of those battery packs, recharge it, and the next night use turbo mode again, and really use this as a large flashlight to throw beam a distance when hunting for firewood and things like that. So I really got a ton of use out of this flashlight, and it was just very impressive in the overall aspect of the capabilities of this light, what it could perform and what duties it could perform, being that it was just a small pocket flashlight. Now, right now, these are on sale for today only, I think, and they are $48. Normally, these guys run about 70 bucks, but they are, I believe, 25% off if you buy one piece, and then they're 30% off if you buy two pieces. So if you buy two, it's 90 bucks and you'll save $39. They're doing a giveaway, which was really cool that I talked about earlier. So all you have to do is, like I said, just comment in the description below, and they are giving away one of these flashlights. I'll pick a random winner after today, probably once the video is done after the day, because again, the sale's only good for one day. I'll pick the giveaway, give you guys, give their address to them, and they'll send you out a flashlight. So overall, I can absolutely recommend this flashlight. There are other offerings from Olight, but I tend to find myself going to this one now because it is so small and it is so handy. Most of the time, you really do need just a small flashlight for your everyday tasks. But if you do need 1,000 lumens, I've never seen or heard of a small flashlight like that putting out 1,000 lumens. So honestly, this pretty much does everything you need for a daily basis or a nice weekend-long camping trip. Sure, there are going to be other applications where you need a brighter flashlight, but this thing is pretty cool. Plus the fact that it's just rechargeable with that USB makes it for a pretty slick light. I'll add all the information in the description below, and remember to comment, enter that giveaway. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.